How's Vardo going? Is he any chance at all?
Look, I won't rule it out totally, but this is his first practice day since his surgery. So we'll see how he goes after this and see how comfortable he is out there. He's got two mouth guards in, top and bottom, which is a little bit unusual, but we'll see after practice.
Is he in any pain at the moment?
Yeah, you can't really tell with Dame. He's always smiling. You know, he's got enough teeth in his mouth, so a couple get knocked out, he should be okay. But look, we'll just see how he goes. Like I said, it's his first practice, so we'll see.
So this is the first time he's done full contact work with the group?
Correct. Yeah, his fitness level's really good. Now it's it's been 3 weeks today since his surgery, so it's just to see how he goes on the court with the breathing and comfortable playing out there, and see how he goes.
With the threat of Corey Webster, he tempted to rush him back sooner than...
It is an area that Corey Webster's been in great form. You know, coming off a 39-point game against the top team, so he's certainly MVP calibre, and we're going to have to do a good job with him.
Do you see them as the best team in basketball right now?
Yeah, look, well, it's virtually a national team. You know, coach against the All Blacks in the off season. It's their national team with 2 imports, so it's a great lineup, and especially when you got Corey and Abercrombie playing so well, and other guys are playing their roles really well.
How are the rest of your guys in terms of bangs and bruises and all the rest of it?
It's really good to get a week at home. You know, we haven't been at home and had practice consecutive days for over a month, so it's good to get that, rest up a little bit, and give Friday night a good shake.
Tom Jervis has been performing pretty well. What are your plans for him tomorrow night?
Yeah, Tommy's been great for us, giving us high energy when Nate comes off, and his work rate is great. He's got that little bit longer with his reach than Nate, so look, he's a big part of our team, and hopefully he'll continue.
What do you put these last quarter comebacks down to? You seem to always finish strong this season.
Yeah, I think it's a trust issue out there. You know, our chemistry this year is much better than it has been for the last, well, I've been here anyway, so it comes down to that trust issue of running the system and passing to your open teammate. And you've seen Jesse did a great pass to Jared Kenny last week to hit a 3, and then Matty Knight did a great pass to Casey to get that last score. So there's a comfort level out there, and certainly the trust when the pressure comes on is a big factor.
Just back on Mardo, knowing him is going to come to you at the end of this session saying, Coach, I'm good to go. What process do you have to take from there? Because
we have to calculate the risks. You know, it's look, I love him as a player and a competitor, but we got to take his welfare number one. And look, if he comes comfortable after this, I would be more comfortable a week of practice, that he can get there and get used to it, so he steps on the court. There's no question about it. But that's something we've got to weigh up after this practice session.
So New Zealand early next week, is that probably more likely?
Probably more likely, I would say, but we'll see after this.
Yeah. Just on the beer pouring incident that a lot of us have seen yesterday, what did you make of it, just from your perspective?
Yeah, look, it's not a good look internationally. We get a lot of contacts all over the world. Already got the couple of emails this morning about it, but it's not a good look for the league, and hopefully they do the right thing in Wollongong.
Have you ever experienced anything either as a player or as a coach?
I've seen a couple of guys actually players grab a beer and have a drink out of it. So, look, there's been a couple of instances with water bottles and so forth, but you don't want to see that.
Do you have to tell your players anything in the wake of this as to try to refrain yourself from doing anything bad, or?
Oh, look, it's a highly pressure, volatile area when the pressure's on, but you certainly don't want the fans interacting with the players. You know, we've seen it in other sports, and you come here to enjoy the contest and hopefully see the players do a great performance. You don't want to be interacting with the fans, though.
Yeah. What did you make of the wife's reaction?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't like to be him last night. I think he'd be in the doghouse for the next week.
You've had Dexter come back from Brazil training with you. Is there any chance you might suit up?
Yeah, look, a rough chance. Yeah, look, he's just been here. I think today's his third practice with the team, so obviously he doesn't know our system. But look, I dare say if Damo doesn't play, and he might suit up if we get the clearance. So I'm not sure where that is at the moment.
You kind of, the way the season stands, is this kind of just like an audition, have a look at him and think about for next year?
Well, originally we brought him in because I thought Damo was out to Christmas. So we needed another perimeter shooter, and he was available. He just got released in Brazil, so we got him straight in. And now with Damon's recovery going so well, we don't really need that fill-in at the moment. So you know, he might get a shot Friday night.
Just on Nate, he seems to be getting better and better as the weeks go on. How have you seen his progression since he's arrived?
Yeah, fantastic. He's, you know, his weight's dropped 8-9 kilos since he first come in, and you can see he's sharper, he's quicker, he's more agile. We did a really good job in the third quarter giving him the ball where he needs the ball and letting him go to work. So he's getting a little bit more comfortable, but you know, we've still got a long way to go to get him at the peak.
Yeah, how much more does he need to drop, for example, do you think?
Yeah, another probably about 5. Yep. You know, you can see the development with him. He's just even the filling out the singlet, it's smaller for him. So, you know, it's a good journey to go towards, and we can't wait for the second half of the season.
Was it the biggest blessing in disguise as to how you ended up getting him here? Obviously, losing your star guard and then getting him.
Yeah, well, you didn't think you were replacing a point guard with a centre, did you? But yeah, look, it worked out well with the Australian team with Nate, and we're glad we're here. He's been an added bonus with the chemistry. He's a good teammate to be around.
Yeah, and with the Boomers, I mean, not too far away from an Olympics. Would you like to see him go all the way there, and would he add a lot?
Yeah, look, he has a legitimate shot, so getting him back in shape was a key factor in coming to Perth, where he has the facilities and the coaching and the support staff to do that. So we wish him well for that.
And Casey's been having a couple of big games recently.
Big time.
His style and his excitement, does it pump up the rest of the team?
Oh, without a question. We really recruited Casey to work with Damo with his athleticism, speed and defence in the backcourt. So we've only seen it once this year so far, and it worked really well. But Casey's been aggressive and what we need him to do, and hopefully that form will continue.
Do you have to really get Matty on the court this week just to make sure people recognise who he is?
Well, they're calling him Ben Stiller and Zoolander out there, so I haven't seen him without a beard or dreads for 3 years, so he certainly looks younger out there.